Your commute and forecast at the top and every 10 minutes past the hour. Now back to Matt.
It is 6:18. I'm having a discussion with Sheriff Freyer right now because we're going to talk to diversity expert Royalyn Reid about why women seem to be more pessimistic in this new Gallup poll than men about the U.S. job market. Royalyn, thank you for joining us. Now, Cher's telling me, and she's an extremely successful woman here in Houston, just so you know. She says that women are more pessimistic about the job market, not because of if there is a disparity in pay, but because, they don't start at baseline zero with men. They have already some insecurities possibly when it comes to finances that men don't necessarily have. So they have a higher degree of pessimism than men. Would you agree or disagree with that?
Well, Matt, that could be possible because everything is mixed together with that, even the pay or whatever. We do know that women tend to take the lead role with the family and the children. Right. So sometimes women may phase out. That makes a difference. Or if you're out with your children, even if you're doing your work and producing, that could be a perception. So all of that is mixed into how you feel, how you're perceived, as well as ultimately pay and sometimes promotion.
All right, and to Cher's point and to your point, if you feel that maybe your husband is not going to be doing any better, or he believes that he is a little less optimistic in the workforce, then maybe that raises your pessimism a little bit as well as a woman. Yes?
And that could be as well. We just see even too, Matt, in our country, where everyone is just still feeling like we're not where we need to be as a country or as individuals in terms of economics. So that is just still floating around, and it's just affecting everyone.
And I would agree. And Cher is nodding her head in agreement as well. And I think, and I think that's why we look at these polls sometimes, Royalyn, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but we see some of these numbers and we think, well, women are just, they're bummed out because they're women and they're not making as much as men. But I thought we dispelled all of that with the 77 cents to $1. We got through all that, back a few months ago. But I really do think it may be, from the standpoint, is that you look at it, as you just said, you take it as a whole, and they're not starting at the same place as a man would be when they're looking at, what is down the road for us. They're looking at it from a different point of view. So that may be why there is this gender gap in optimism when it comes to the workforce.
Absolutely. All of that just goes into play if you just look at it. Where are you? Where am I today? Where are my opportunities to move forward? And is that tied to what I actually produce? And I think that's what all of us look for. Right. If I do X, Y, and Z and produce, can I get X, Y, and Z? And if you feel like that is not there, I think that's just hard just for anybody.
Royalyn, it is good to have you on with us. Thank you so much for spending the time. We sure appreciate it.
Glad to be with you, Matt.
You better believe it.